Brace the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
Reality radio for a really great future. We're talking real money.
Hey there, welcome to the Monday edition of Talking Real Money Daily. I'm Don McDonald. Glad you are listening. Thanks for doing it. Tell a friend, please. Also, check us out at TalkingRealMoney.com, and you can call questions in to 855-935-TALK, 855-935-8255. Well, we had a very busy weekend this weekend. It was a good show this weekend. You'll want to listen when those go up online as a podcast on Tuesday and Wednesday, because I got really mad at the equity indexed annuity guys. I get really mad at them all the time. I am so appalled. You're going to enjoy it. So tune in for that tomorrow. But because we were so busy, we got a lot of questions, and we got a lot of questions called in, a bunch sent in to talkingrealmoney.com. And plus, I've got to get out of here and go help my wife. She's doing this ridiculously overdone tea for teachers tomorrow. She does stuff like this, and of course, guess who gets to help? So give me a call, 855-935-TALK, 855-935-8255. And this question's really quick.
Good morning. My question's really simple. How can I subscribe to your publication?
Well, we don't print a Real Investing Journal anymore. It just didn't make economic sense. It was costing us more to print than we were getting in subscriptions, and we didn't have any ads in it. And I really loved making the magazine. By the way, the magazine, I didn't do the printing or the mailing, but the whole thing, I did the whole layout and everything. I loved doing it. It was fun. But we had to stop doing the printed magazine. But the same stuff, the same stories, the same information is available absolutely, positively free. It's free. You can go sign up and get a newsletter approximately every month with all the latest stories on investing, just investing, and not that stuff they call investing, but it's really speculating. Just go to realinvestingjournal.com and subscribe. We don't sell your email. We don't try to sell you anything. We'll just send you an email every month that says, hey, go check out Real Investing Journal. Okay, it's at realinvestingjournal.com. Next up, we are going to a question that came in online last week, and I hadn't gotten to it yet. Mickey sent this in, and the subject is one of the best investments of 2018, art. He said, I saw this this morning in this morning's Brew newsletter. I'd love to have you laugh at this one. Are you one of the 80? Wait, let me read that again. Are you one of the 88 that recommended investing in art? That is a big claim. Well, this is from Brew's Bets. I don't even know who Brew is. Now I feel like I have to go look up Brew's Bets, which I guess I should do. Who the heck is Brew? Brews, okay. Morning Brew. Brew readers? Brew Sports. What is it? I don't know what it is. Morning Brew. I guess I should know that, but I don't. So if somebody wants to tell me, that would be cool. Brew's Bets. This is from Brew's Bets, I assume. We consider ourselves straight shooters, so let's talk numbers. Did you know art has outperformed the S&P 500 by 250% since 2000? Or that 88% of wealth managers recommend investing in art? Oh, I see what the 1 in 88 means now. If this sounds like your kind of investment, I don't know why I tried to do a podcast today. If this sounds like your kind of investment, Masterworks.io lets you buy shares of high-end art. Learn more here. Oh my gosh, I went and looked. Wow, this is about as opaque an investment as you can possibly find. You're going to buy a share, a chunk, a teeny piece of some expensive piece of art that this dude who runs this, or him and his people, went out and bought on the market, apparently. And I guess we're hoping that he happened to pick one of the ones that goes up. Yes, art has appreciated, but there have also been times when art has not appreciated. Art is one of those things that relies on not even the 1%. It's the 1/10 of 1%. And if that 1/10 of 1% stops feeling good about art, what happens to art? Art doesn't grow more valuable. It's like gold. It's only more valuable if somebody else says it's more valuable. So what if it's increased more? I don't know about that claim, but maybe. 88% of wealth managers recommend investing in art. Come on. That's just, I don't know where they got that silly number, but I've never, ever in my 30 plus years in this business run into a wealth manager who recommended investing in art as part of your portfolio. Ever. That is just nuts. So, one, investing in art is very dangerous. The kind of art that has appreciated a lot is the kind of art that 99.9, maybe 99.99% of you listening cannot possibly afford. The other stuff, don't even bother because you're as likely to get something good. Well, you're probably about 100 times more likely to get something bad than you are something good. And this deal, this Masterworks partnership deal, there's no information on costs. There is no way to hold their feet to the fire and make them sell things down the road to buy the right thing. How do you know what they know? You don't know. You can't know. You'll never know. So don't buy this unless it's money you can literally just burn or you take to Vegas. 855-935-TALK is our phone number, 855-935-8255. Let's take another call.
Hi, this is Bruce. I've got a second house that I lived in for a while and lived in my wife. She had her house, but we're looking at selling the thing in a little bit. And I wanted to know if there's something I could roll that into when I get ready to sell it. I've got a 401k. It has a little bit of money in it. I'm looking at like maybe $2.25, $2.50 when I sell it. Or any suggestions on how I can get some return out of that? Thank you.
You can't roll. Well, you can kind of roll a house. You can do an exchange into a like kind property, but unless you want to continue being a property owner, landowner, property manager, running it as a business, I don't think single family homes historically have been very good investments nationally. The thing that makes them seem like they're great investments is that thing called leverage. But leverage is one of those proverbial dual-edged swords. It cuts both ways. When prices are going up, it magnifies returns. But when prices are going down, it kills people. And I've known a lot of people who were destroyed in real estate because of leverage. So I think it's probably better if you go mainstream investing with this. And mainstream investing means building a portfolio that has a little bit of stock in it, some high quality, low duration bonds, and you put it in there and you leave it alone. You diversify like mad. You buy like a globally diversified portfolio. You don't even worry about which markets or which parts of the market. You don't want to play the market. You want to be the market. You want to be the economy of the world. Buy a globally diversified portfolio, something like Vanguard's Total World Index and Vanguard's Total Bond Index, in a proportion that fits with your risk tolerance. And to determine your risk tolerance, it's so easy to do, and it's free, and there's no obligation. You just go to talkingrealmoney.com and you take our risk quiz. Dun, 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 dun. That's it. So easy. That's what I do. I would not go back into real estate in any way, shape, or form. So let's see. If I finish up now, I have to go help my wife Or I better go help my wife. 855-935-TALK is our number, 855-935-8255. We're here every day. Tomorrow's edition will be taken from the Saturday show. Wednesday's edition will be taken from the Saturday show. And then Thursday and Friday, I will record on those days. So send me your questions either at TalkingRealMoney.com or by calling 855-935-TALK. And if you have a financial question or a financial problem that's bigger than we can handle here, a quick question here, what kind of stuff. You listen. Talk to one of our advisors at Vestory. Let me explain a couple of things. 1, there is no obligation. 2, there is no cost. 3, there is no sales pitch. 4, I promise. 5, there's a form at TalkingRealMoney.com where you can set up an appointment. Now, we will not become your money manager for free. That would just be stupid, wouldn't it? But we do believe in helping everybody. Seriously. That's why we do this show. That's why we do Real Investing Journal. We want everybody to become a better investor, whether you become a Vestory client or not. That, while we love it when you do, we don't expect we're for everybody. In fact, we know we're not for everybody. So, all right, that's it. Show's over. Go home or listen to another podcast. Thanks. Appreciate you being there. I'm Don McDonald.
Talking Real Money. We hope you realize that the information provided on Talking Real Money is for educational and hopefully enjoyable purposes only. Providing personalized financial planning or investing advice takes time, so please consult with a really good fee-only fiduciary investment, tax, or legal advisor. We know a good one. Investing must always involve risk. In other words, you can and probably will lose money at times. Also, as much as you want it, no one can accurately, consistently predict the future. So past performance doesn't tell you a darn thing about what the future will bring. Unlike many other programs that say something similar, Talking Real Money is not trying to get you to buy or sell any financial products or securities. Instead, the program is provided as a public service by Vestory, a fee-only registered investment advisor. Thanks for listening, and please visit TalkingRealMoney.com for more information and disclosures. That should keep the lawyers happy.